Ooh, I'd probably say it had to happen last weekend when we beat Emory, who was the #1 team in the country at that point. It was a huge motivation boost. You know, we feeling good about ourselves, and I'll probably remember that for a long time.
Just seeing everybody every day. The baseball team's really close, and those guys are some of the guys that are my best friends and people who have touched my life in a lot of ways. And just knowing that I won't be able to see them every day that's what I'll miss the most.
My favorite memory, I guess, would be going to Florida for spring break last year, and I'm really excited to go again this year.
I think my favorite memory would be coming in as a freshman playing basketball under Coach Winkleman. That was a fun time. We had a really great team that year, and I had a lot of fun.
Probably the away trip. We took like a retreat for softball, and it was a really fun camping experience, watching our coaches like struggle in the wilderness, and also watching Danoon and some of the other girls on the tire swing was definitely the highlight.
Probably the regional my sophomore year when we went to Tyler, Texas.
Sophomore year when we got to go to the regional. That was the most fun experience I've had playing baseball here. That was a blast.
I think my favorite memory was freshman year conference tournament when we came and tied up the game in the 7th, and then we won in extra innings in the 10th.
I think some of my most memorable moments are when either my team wins or I've won a golf tournament. I think it's great when we can all come together and put in our game plan and our practice, and then eventually come and do what we want to do and win tournament.
I'd have to say my favorite memory is the spring break bonding sessions with the team.
My favorite memory was spring break last year when my teammates and coaches went to this amusement park and we got on a ride and fell 300 feet down the largest sky coaster. It was pretty fun.
I've had a lot of good memories. It's kind of hard to narrow it down to one. I would definitely say some of the opportunities that we've gotten to do, like we had a camp out this past semester, and we definitely have some memorable moments from there. I would say game-wise, probably beating Birmingham Southern in conference my freshman year. Since I had just transferred from there, that was a pretty big moment.
All of my teammates being there to support me, but at the same time, my sophomore year, we were in a game-tying situation. It was the bottom of the 10th inning, and I was up with 2 outs, and it was a full count. And I wanted to make sure to get that runner in, and so I scored the game-winning run, and it was just the best feeling in the world.
I think really any of the road trips going to and from the games, those are a lot of fun, just to hang out with your teammates.
My favorite memory would probably be hitting my first home run because it was my only home run ever in my career. So that was probably definitely my best memory.
I think that mostly I miss being a student athlete, like being on a team, being a part of something. I think that's the most I miss about it.
I'd say what I miss most, or what I'm going to miss most about being a student athlete, is probably just interacting with every other student athlete, talking to them about what games they've been doing, where they've been traveling. I think it's great that we all play different sports and we have friends that play different sports, so that we can all just see what every different sport's like and how we can interact that way.
I'll just miss like all of the camaraderie that we had within the team, but also being able to wear the uniform and just play the game that I've grown up my whole life.
Just all the meeting everybody for the past 4 years and going to a regional my sophomore year. That was a really good time. We didn't think we were going to make it, and then we got an at-large bid. And it's a great time going over there, staying in Franklin for a couple weeks, and just playing baseball while no one else was here. So.
I'll definitely miss playing with my teammates. They're some of my best friends, and just playing the game we love together and working hard.
Just the environment, coaches, everything that you want in a college baseball team.
I will miss all of my friends I've made and the ability to be caught up in schoolwork and stressed out, and being able to walk down to the softball field and be with my friends and just kind of let everything go.
The thing I'll miss the most is probably getting to go to practice every day, getting dressed in the locker room and the run from the out in front of the hack out to the field and getting ready for practice every day.
I'm going to miss, to go out there and kind of just hang out with my friends, work hard, compete. I'm going to miss having kind of excuse to go out there for 4 hours a day and work hard, put in some work, and be with friends.
I think I'll miss my teammates the most because you go from like spending every day with them to like not seeing them at all. So yeah, probably my teammates.
Probably just the enjoyment of being out there with the guys on a daily basis and having fun playing a little baseball.
I'm gonna miss putting on my uniform every day with my teammates and gearing up with glitter eye black.
Probably the community. We had a small team, but we're like also on a small campus and knowing everybody. So I'll probably miss the community the most.
I would definitely say the girls. I got to play 3 years with my sister here at Millsaps, which was amazing. But I feel like all the girls really have become my sisters. We're a big family, and I'm really gonna miss them next year when I'm gone.
I think I would miss just taking the time to do something that I really love and forgetting all aspects of school and other extracurricular activities and just like doing one thing and focusing on that one thing.
I'd definitely like to thank my coaches for making me a better man.
I just want to thank Coach Page and Scott, Coach Deloach for getting me here. Without baseball, I probably don't go into school here, and I've done a lot, and I've grown as a person since I've been here. So I just want to thank those two for the opportunity to continue playing baseball for 4 more years.
I want to thank my parents for supporting me the last 4 years, both coming to all my games and just supporting me academically as well. And my little brother Seth for always supporting me from the time I started playing when I was 6 to now. And my coaches and my teammates who I wouldn't be here without them.
I'd like to thank all of my friends, coaches, teachers. They're fabulous. I've had a really great experience here at Millsaps. Being a transfer student, I thought I was going to have a lot of issues with classes and scheduling, and everyone has really been awesome in this whole process.
I really want to thank Coach Page. I don't even remember if he remembers saying it. One time he told us, later on in life, if you're lucky enough to have a family and a job, don't ever sacrifice one for the other. And so, for instance, for here, he said, when you're here, you're a student athlete. You're both things at the same time equally. Give your all towards everything you do in life, and don't let one thing overpower the other.
I'd like to thank my parents and my professors for supporting me and helping me through this time of being a student athlete here at Millsaps, and my closest friends and teammates.
I'd like to sincerely thank Coach Page and Scott and Cody McCain, Will Edwards, Anna Etheridge, Doug Fortenberry, and Tim Wise.
I'd like to thank my parents because without them I wouldn't be here, and my teammates because they've just made like the 4 years so fun. I'd like to thank Coach Clary and Coach G for this year, and Caroline for all 4 years sticking by us through everything.
I'd just like to thank my coaches here, my parents, and all the teammates I've had along the way. It's been a joy.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad and the rest of my family, and also our athletic training staff and coaches and faculty.
I would like to thank my family first because my mom, my dad, and my sister, they really have been a rock for me the past 4 years, and they've helped me through a lot of adversity. I'd also like to thank my coaches. We have a great coaching staff here, and they really helped push me to become a better player and a better person. And Donnie Brooks has really done a great job so far since he's been here. I think we have to thank him a lot for all he's done for us. And my teammates, because they're the best.
I'd like to thank my parents just for being there and supporting me and encouraging me throughout all my years. I'd also like to thank the rest of my family as well, and then my high school coach because she motivated me and encouraged me to play college softball.
I always like to thank my parents because I wouldn't, be here without them, and all my coaches along the way and my coaches here. Definitely would not be the person or the athlete I am today without them.
I would like to thank my coaches, Coach Page and Coach Kelsey. I played with them here at my time at Millsaps, and they're just big inspirations. They kept me wanting to play even though we had a rough time last year, and we're building the program right now, and I just really appreciate everything that they've done for the team.
My biggest thank you is definitely to my parents for the time and the money that they've spent in bringing me to Millsaps and for helping me with my golf career. I also want to thank my coaches that since I've been here. I want to thank Eddie Brescher for recruiting me here, Brad Johnson for being my coach for the first 3 years, and Jack Malone for being my coach this last year. My time at Millsaps has been great, and I appreciate all the work that the athletic department has done for my team and for the rest of my team.